Morning, everyone. Ed Bates again from Kilworth Chiropractic Clinic, and welcome to another of today's Daily Doses. So, over the past few months, I suppose it's fair to say that I've talked a lot about the three T's of stress: trauma, toxins, and thoughts. Well, I want to talk about trauma a little bit more. Now, most of us consider trauma or physical stress to be limited to falls, bumps, car crashes, and the like. However, the biggest actual physical stress these days, as we talked about last week, is from sitting. And a study that was carried out in Australia a few years ago found that the average Australian only stood for 45 minutes during a complete 24-hour day. 45 minutes. So the majority of our days are spent sitting. And as we have discussed, there are literally thousands upon thousands of amazing studies and pieces of research that show how detrimental sitting is for our health and for our bodies. So we know it's bad for us, but do we know how really bad it is? Because when we sit, the majority of us slouch. And as a result, our heads come forward, and that reverses the natural C shape in our necks. And the frightening thing is that research has shown that losing that curve in our necks can take 15 years off your life. 15 years off your life. That's a long time. And so it's no wonder that they call sitting the new smoking. And there are simple things that you can do straight away to help negate these harmful effects. And we discussed, I think, 4 of them last week. Well, here are a couple more. One of them is simply to stand up every 20 minutes and then sit back down again. Now, it sounds so simple, and it is, yet so many of you won't do it. And yet researchers at NASA showed that by simply the process of standing up and sitting back down just once every 20 minutes will put 3 quality years back onto your life. Now, the other piece of advice I would suggest you act on is how you use your iPhone or your smartphone or your tablet. Most people have them down here. So they're looking down, which again loses that curve. And I mentioned the other day that the average teenager is spending, 5,000 hours a year in this position. And it's no wonder that research is predicting that our children will die before we do. So another simple tip that you can do is to lift your devices upwards so that your head and your eyes are up too. Very simple. Go from here to here. Really simple. Now, obviously, while some traumas are certainly unavoidable, such as slips and bumps and car crashes, but if you can do little things to change some of the activities that you do most often, then you can change your health and change your future. Little changes to your lifestyle, when repeated for long enough, will yield the greatest results. So, in conjunction with those 4 things we talked about last week, please just remember to stand up and sit back down at least once every 20 minutes. And when you're using your mobile devices, learn to look at them at eye level, not down at your waist. And these 2 actions will dramatically reduce the physical stress and load that your body is under, and thus help you to improve your health. As always, thanks a million for watching. Have a lovely day. And again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay happy.